Welcome back my fellow plastic benders to 3D pen crafts made easy. My name is DK and today we will continue our tests on the plastic sheet. Let me start off by saying that I have no idea where these two small sheets came from. As I do a lot of testing off camera as well and I had to learn a lot of new stuff to produce these clips, I found the time and space to manage and forget about these. But as I have Ross's Unagi, I cleverly have put them on the side for now. As mentioned in the previous part of these testing, this sheet is a lot thicker than the small bent one from after the introduction, and I believe even the sound verifies that. Ricochet. Nice. Let's try to cut it with a scissor. This actually is just barely possible to do, but the smaller parts do break off. So with this thickness, probably only with a good chunk behind it, it does not instantly break into smaller pieces. The unrecommended precision knife. For the welfare of your back as well, please don't use a precision knife. I tried to break it at the score line. I was seriously surprised to see that it broke just beside the score, let alone a second time. Instead of using the heat gun to weld pieces at the edges together, let's try to melt them onto each other. For this test, I actually used one of the two smaller plastic sheets, which are a bit thinner than the one made directly from the filament. A vague remembrance enters my mind, and I recall that I bent these with the 3D pen and made them pretty by using the oven. With them being less thick and the increase of heated surface area, it is possible for these to be melted onto each other using the heat gun. To continue, let's try cutting into preheated sheets. Aside the elasticity working against, it is easier to cut. Out of sight, out of mind. If only mom would agree to that. It feels really smooth with the scissors like this. The scissor is by far my best recommended tool for cutting plastic. A thinner sheet of plastic would for sure be the dream. It's time to collect all of the scraps and test out the soldering iron. The soldering iron that I got is the Woodley Wood Burner. Why this one? Well, as most soldering and pyrography irons are made to reach temperatures way higher than needed for melting PLA plastic, and as most support a minimum temperature of around 200 degrees Celsius, I just went with a well-reviewed simple iron. The heated iron can easily melt and cut through the plastic. The residue on the iron quickly starts to fume, even on the lowest setting. So be sure to have your workspace well ventilated. One could go for an iron that would support a lower minimum temperature to prevent fuming as much as possible. I've seen soldering iron stations going as low as 150 degrees Celsius. This definitely would be a choice worth testing out, but unfortunately comes with an increased price tag as well. Let's undo this weld and use the iron to build a stronger one. Maybe a more difficult positioning. Too slippery. Too heavy. Now for the test. Enough said. Suggestions, questions and requests are all much appreciated in the comment section down below, and I will try my best to reply and perhaps follow it up in future content. If this seems to be the channel that you would enjoy, please consider a like, share and subscribe, and join me in making some fun crafts. Thanks for watching and happy bending everyone.